the beaches of Santa Monica and Venice. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic, Murray out there with Will Barton. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Bull in at the 5. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson in at the point. And there it is for him.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Murray against Jackson. Murray the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's George. Passes it to Zubac. Down low, it's tipped. Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. No good on that one. Excellent D there from George. Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. And oh boy. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Jackson. And the pass to George. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George finds Leonard. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Leonard, no luck.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Barton passes to Jokic. Rebound by the Clippers.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And it's good, 2 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Campazzo, he's covered by Rondo. Millsap. Here's Jokic. Nifty move. And Jokic slams it in.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Patterson, and he converts the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Jokic throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
On the wing, George. Shoots over Barton. Again, Los Angeles.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
That's tipped. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Campazzo, he's covered by Rondo. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic.
Selfless. I mean, you need to look your...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
They've got Kennard, also Rajon Rondo out there, and it's Coffey in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. 3-on-3. Morris passes to Oturu. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Dozier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Rondo. Pass to Oturu. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you. Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Stolen. Millsap with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Millsap slams it in.
Well, Millsap, not the biggest, but he can get up and down.
And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Over to the left wing. Back to Rondo. Pass to Oturu. In the corner, it's Morris. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. It's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Here's Oturu. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Clark. Kennard with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Millsap passes to Clark, and he comes up with the deuce.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Passes it to Oturu. McGee with the block. Here's Millsap. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Coffey. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Millsap's running. Kennard with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Morris with the bucket.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Campazzo, he feeds it to Bol. And the layup's good off the glass. Bol's got the lead up to 1 now for Denver.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Murray against George. And stolen by Murray. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The drive by Jackson. Jackson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 1.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Murray dishes to Barton. Feeds to Green. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Leonard the pass to Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
And folks, he did not luck it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray out there with Will Barton. Then there's Bol. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Murray, good. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Murray, good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Batum wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The 9-foot shot. Porter against Leonard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard dishes to George. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And the jam by Nicholas Batum. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Murray. He's looking for Porter and finds him up and in on the layup. Porter's got his first basket.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And the shot goes down. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Here's Murray. And he makes that one. And the Nuggets lead by 1. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Jackson looking around. Dishes it to Batum. Over Jokic. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Batum's got 6 points.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Murray. The putback and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And Denver with a change here too. McGee's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Rondo finds Patterson. And it goes down 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray against Rondo. Murray, good.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
And there's the pass to Kennard. Launches it. Here's Rondo. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From 12 feet out. Jokic, no good. The Clippers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 6. Campazzo, he's covered by Rondo. Here's McGee. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Patterson finds Rondo. Back to Patterson. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter. That's outstanding decision making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
The 3 from Morris. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 7. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Patterson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Porter looking it over. Rondo with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball, and Morris throws it down.
Rondo, known for his quick hands on defense, that time turned it into offense.
Right side Green. Back to Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half, just taking what the defense allows.
Rondo passes to Morris. Here's Patterson. Kept alive. Out to Morris. Open shot, Batum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Campazzo. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Morris passes to Batum. Patterson dishes to Batum. Back to Patterson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Patrick Patterson with his great shooting stroke, always looking comfortable at the free throw line.
Pass to Bull. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
George against Barton. George passes to Jackson. Now Zubac. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Porter. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 13. And George kicks to Jackson. Outside, George. A 3 ball. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's Jackson with the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
1:53 left in the game. Back to Jackson. On the wing, George. Martin defending. 4 on the shot clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Patterson. Murray, the pass to Bull. Jokic trying to free himself up. Bull can't hit. Clippers leading by 13. Outside Leonard. Over Bull. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep. Denver with a new 14.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. From deep three-point range, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Dozier's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Oturu, the pass to man. Here's Oturu. Hands the 12-footer. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Offensive rebound, Taji. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's man. Goes back up. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you up. And before we...
Hey, Kevin, the Maverick...
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Bull. And it's Barton in at the 2. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Here's Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the miss by Murray. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Jokic passes to Porter. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. To the left wing. Murray dishes to Bull. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closer.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Murray outside. No good on the 3.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray, just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Murray against Doncic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Doncic.
some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Redick surveying the D. Here's Brunson. Denver grabs the miss. And it's Murray penetrating. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And that's now 8 points for Jamal Murray.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Brunson kicks to Redick. Back to Brunson. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Redick, no good. Outside, Green. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely and stolen by Murray. Outside, Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Redick up top. Get the teardrop, and it's blocked. Green against Hardaway. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Denver, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Redick. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Brunson has it in the corner. The drive by Redick. Basket good.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Murray outside. Pulls up on the elbow. Cauley Stein grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fires from deep. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Campazzo. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Doncic.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Murray against Richardson. Fires from the wing. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. For the Nuggets, Bol, he's checked in for Millsap. Jokic comes in for Green, and it's Will Barton in for Jamal Murray. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
The Mavericks trailing. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Barton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Doncic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter. Denver with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With his first shot attempt, bank shot, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And Doncic throws it down.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
In the corner, Bol with it. With 2 seconds left. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 18 points and 1 assist. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Bol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Barton kicks to Bol. And that one hits back iron. The Mavericks leading. And here is Doncic. He's got 18. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And the shot goes in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Porzingis inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 6.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Porzingis with the block.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And stolen by Richardson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bull. Millsap comes in for Jokic. And it's Green in for Michael Porter. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Murray against Brunson. It's Redick on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Floats it up for Murray. Powell with the steal. The drive by Redick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Redick's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Out to the wing. Back to Green. Green draws the double. It's blocked. Brunson against Murray. Here's Cauley Stein. Powell. Great positioning on the putback. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Campazzo covered by Redick. Kicks it to Murray. Over Brunson. The Nuggets with another miss. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Porter's checked in for JaVale McGee.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Murray outside. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. Murray's got 14 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
52 seconds left in the third. Back to Redick. This one for 3. Hardaway finds Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Murray. It's deflected.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Dallas leading by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Redick dishes to Cauley Stein. And Redick, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Murray with it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Mavericks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic finds Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Murray. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 9. Deep 2 from Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Doncic has got 24.
You've got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Shoots from the elbow. Bull. Barton passes to Bull. Goes up from the top of the key, and he nails that one right through the net.
And the touch Bull has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Count that one. Bulls got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Shot from free throw range, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray against Doncic. Passes it to Kleba. Lets the 3 fly, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Doncic right side. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
And Doncic, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Martin passes to Bull. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Doncic against Murray. And that one's good. Doncic has got 30 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Laces one from three.
Millsap going for the W. He's looking focused.
Now Brunson. The pass to Doncic. From deep. Can't connect. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. Now it's ended down.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. They've got Bol, Murray out there with Will Barton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the small forward. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Kicks it out to McCollum. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Barton passes to Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Barton against McCollum. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Murray. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lillard attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket with his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
Murray surveying the D. And Jokic slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Now, what you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player. Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Murray. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Count that one.
What a selfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Murray outside. Shoots over Lillard. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
For the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Simons the pass to Cantor. The 3 from McCollum. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The pass to Cantor. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
And here's McCollum for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Porter, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 5. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anthony down low. He's against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Up again and staying with the play, Anthony.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Powell against Porter. Pass to Jokic. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Simons. Passes to Cantor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Porter. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And Porter drops them both. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house and
that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, JaVale McGee is out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Denver leading by 3. Murray outside. And it's Portland with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Martin's checked in for Denver. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Lillard from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 11.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long-distance shot, you know it's cash.
Now here's Murray. Got a lot of room. Green, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the wing right side. Now the pass to Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Jones kicks to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Cantor.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low. McGee dishes to Green. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over to the wing. The shot by Lillard, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Lillard looking around. And another 3 for Portland. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. McCollum outside. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Covington in the corner. Nurkic finds Lillard. Over Murray. Covington. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Denver in the lead. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Here's Murray. Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Campazzo. Rebounded by Covington. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCullough. He doesn't back down from the defense. Embraces getting hit while shooting.
And so McCollum nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Millsap left side. And another miss by Denver. Portland leading by 3. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Covington. Back to McCollum. Over Clark. Portland again missing. Campazzo uses the glass to finish the layup. And here's McCollum. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 14 points and 2 assists. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. Jokic. He can't get that one. Good D by Covington. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Powell trying to free himself up. And the basket by McCollum.
Always good to see solid interior work by McCollum. I mean, he might earn himself some extra space on his outside jumpers when he gets inside points like this.
Murray for 3. They grab their own miss. Jokic on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Lillard against Murray. Here's Nurkic. That shot off. And the Nuggets going the other way. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. That one falls. Porter's got 6 points.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard attacking. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Count it. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. Green passes to Bull. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard attacking. High post, Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Shoots over Barton. And he can't bank that one in.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And it's sent back by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. 16 points for him.
Once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
Here's Murray up on top, covered by Lillard. Nurkic with the block. And Green gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Simons. The shot's good from Cantor. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Dozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up unable. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Campazzo, McGee trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from McCollum, and it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Clark outside. Millsap left side. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. Simons, the pass to Cantor. McCollum outside. Back to Cantor. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cantor. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
flawless.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the Nuggets making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
A 3 from McCollum. Pass to Canner. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4 from Portland. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge. Jones for 3. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic with it. Can't recover it. And Jokic slams it in.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
McCollum finds Canner. Here's Simons. Back to Canner, and Canner throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy who loves that.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Simons. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
McCollum outside to the inside. And it's sent back by Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Bol, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Anthony on the wing. 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard, the pass to Canner, and Canner throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 18 points for Jokic.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
3-pointer Lillard, and stolen by Bol. To take the lead, and it's Murray laying it in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
It's deflected. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. And Jokic gets it to go.
Sometimes He seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Nurkic. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Murray finds Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now Murray. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Murray got it.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Here's Cantor. Rebound by the Nuggets. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Foul, he's jacked in for a little. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And Cantor pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Anthony drops them both. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter. And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. A beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop. And
well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Reggie Jackson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, Jokic is out there with Porter. Then there's Bull. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2-guard. Jackson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Zubats. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now here's Murray. Fires, high post, and it's sent back by George. Jokic passes to Bull, and he comes up with the deuce.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's George. Pass to Jackson. There's the feed to Leonard. Over Porter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Porter. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Barton finds Jokic. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Great D that time from Batum.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch. And, you know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Count it.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Jackson against Murray. Porter kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Back to Jokic. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Great D that time from Batum. George dishes to Jackson. There's the pass to Batum. George, that's a two-pointer. Here's Jackson. Here's Zubats. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Zubats has got his second bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Barton. Deep two from Murray. They need this. In deep. Jokic drops it in.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
George against Barton. And stolen by Bull. Shot from the wing. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Reggie Jackson. And George kicks to Leonard. Rondo looking around. Pass to Zubats. Outside for Rondo. Beyond the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubats has got 6 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win
surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Leonard with the steal. All alone. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Here's Millsap. Shoots over Zubats. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers leading by 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A three from Leonard. Doesn't go for him. Barton with some nice D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Rondo. On the wing, Morris. Right side, Rondo. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubats.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
JaMychal Green is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton, and there's JaVale McGee. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray outside. He kicks it to Bull. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Deep two from Murray. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Rondo kicks to Kennard. He dishes it to Morris. Over Jokic. Morris, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
Rondo passes to Patterson. Back to Rondo. And he lays it straight in. Rondo's got his second basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Jokic. Here's Bull, a second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Bull's got 6.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Kennard on the wing. Dishes to Patterson. Back to Kennard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Rondo. Now Kennard. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Clippers leading by 15. And here's Rondo. And there's the pass to Patterson. And here's Morris for three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, really, when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drive. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. 1:02 left now here in the second. Jackson looking around. Pass to Zubac. Poked away. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Nails the wide open jump shot. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
George from deep three-point land. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray, good. Murray's got 8.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
George against Murray. High post try. Offensive rebound. Zubac. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot. And that's going to do it for us here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Clippers right now, Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Passes it to Leonard. No one near him. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Leonard with the ball. Now Bol defending. A shot by Batum, no good. The Nuggets trail by 14. Now here's Bol, and the layup is good. Bol's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Zubac. The dish to Jackson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Zubac, that's good.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Murray dishes to Bol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Patterson, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. Offside Rondo. Here's Patterson, the shake, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. And Patterson drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Murray. He's got 10. Feeds to Green. And he dunks it right on Patrick Patterson. Ouch!
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Kennard. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Good on the shot. Patterson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Green. Kennard against Murray. Back to Green. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Campazzo, 6 to shoot. Green finds Murray. Over Leonard. Here's Millsap. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the one thing about Moore, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Outside Porter. Campazzo, he's covered by Rondo. Back to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kennard up top. He's covered by Murray. Here's Patterson. Off the left rim and out.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Morris. Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Patterson inside. Over Porter. Off the mark.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Porter. JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. George is checked in for Marcus Morris. Down low, Jokic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you let Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
George looking around. Now the pass to Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And a wide open look for Porter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Jackson kicks to George. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
George passes to Zubac. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Jokic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Basket counts.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Murray against Jackson. From 11 feet away. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. George against Porter. And George with this stuff.
Hey, and George really is one of the better dunkers in the league. Actually, one of the best. He's creative. He's got great bounce, excellent length, and pretty creative every time he gets a chance to throw it down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Batum with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. George, that's a two-pointer. Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And that one, good. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it's Gordon missing. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mann. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Man can hit. Outside Gordon. From deep. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. DA, it's all.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, Michael Porter's out there with Gordon. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Murray. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Doncic. Richardson attacking. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Jokic trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass.
With some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the serve.
Murray, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Passes it to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Deep 2 from Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Denver. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Josh Richardson. Barton outside. At the top of the key, Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And here are the Nuggets now. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And again, Denver no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Brunson. And here's Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. McGee's checked in. 52 seconds left in the first. The shot by Redick, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Campazzo. Gordon goes in. That one, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. The pass to Powell. With 4 seconds on the clock and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Powell. He's perfect from the line this time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6 and will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Powell is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Cauley Stein finds Redick. From downtown, no good that time, and it's Denver the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Murray.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Doncic dishes to Redick. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Redick. From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Murray. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, buttery right there. Knockdown shooter from that area. Murray taking advantage of that opportunity.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray. McGee trying to break free. And again, Jamal Murray. Murray's got 8 points. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Doncic passes to Redick. For the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
Murray against Richardson. And it's Murray penetrating. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Porter passes to Green. Over Kleba. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Passes it to Green. 1:02 left in the first half. There's the triple. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Doncic. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Right side Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Green outside. But they'll get another chance. Dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Up top, Doncic. He has 6, and he gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
1 second left, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And a all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jokic is out there with Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Barton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. For 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
Murray kicks to Barton. Pass to Porter. Now Murray. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Doncic.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Porter. And then for Dallas, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Millsap misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doncic against Murray. Lets it go from deep. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Doncic. And now an 11-point Dallas lead. Barton outside. Cauley-Stein against Millsap. Outside for Murray. To stop the run. Millsap passes to Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside, Redick. Here's Doncic. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley-Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Here's Doncic. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Richardson. To the paint, here's Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And it's Murray penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Inside, here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. McGee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. Hardaway is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
1:10 left in the third quarter. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray surveying the D. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Brunson finds Powell. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wide open look here for Murray. The second effort. Can't capitalize inside. Dallas leading by 9. 29 seconds left in the third. Finney-Smith passes to Kleber. No good from Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Out to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Murray with it. Left side, Gordon. Porter outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Green, no luck. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Brunson. Porzingis high post. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis, takes the 3. Porter pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Porzingis is doubled. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Paul Millsap's checked in for JaMychal Green. Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's sent back by Jokic. Over Porzingis. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Will Barton. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Millsap with the double team. Out to Porzingis. 3-pointer. They get it back. Millsap with the steal. To the paint. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Barton wide open. He fires. No good from the wing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Doncic outside. Jokic with the steal. Deep two from Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Richardson. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. In the corner, it's Kleba. Got a piece of it. Murray outside. Off target with his three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Looking to end his cold spell. Millsap dishes to Murray. Plays it up and banks it in.
And good decision making with the ball in his hands for Paul Millsap. That's a terrific feat.
And here's Porzingis. No good. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Gordon in at the 4 spot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Barton, no luck.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
It's McCollum with the drive. Passes to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. Lillard misses. And here's the break. Here's Porter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
You can't do a lot to stop Lillard. He's amazing at absorbing contact on these drives.
Murray against Lillard. Murray, no good.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Lillard against Murray. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Murray. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Robert Covington picks one up. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Murray nails both of them. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Cantor. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Green left side. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
McCollum against Murray. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Green passes to Millsap. And Anthony sends it back. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, consistency is what comes to mind when I think of McCollum, especially offensively, where he scores in bunches.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Green.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives. Just fearless going to the hole.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Nuggets trail by 4. For 3, Murray. And Cantor pulls it down.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Ooh, what body control from McCullough. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
3 seconds left. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Greg, we know
I'm training all summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Derek Jones. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Out to Anthony. No good. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Now here's Jones. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Anthony taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Kanter. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now, here's Millsap. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gordon outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kanter for the Nuggets. Jokic has checked in for Millsap. And it's Michael Porter in for Gordon. And Portland making a change here. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard outside. And the shot goes in.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to McGee. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
For Denver, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Passes it to Jokic. Back to McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Lillard up top.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
The Nuggets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Campazzo. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Anthony with it. Now defended by Jokic. Lillard outside. Goes up on the wing. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Campazzo, covered by Lillard. But they get it back.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Portland leading by 8. Jones the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
The pass to Barton. Campazzo, covered by Lillard. Shoots it. The Nuggets with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Lillard surveying the D. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Dame Lillard, a player who's improved every year he's been in the league. Guys, as he gets into it. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Lillard. 14 points for him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Barton defending. Shoots the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Jokic. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Nurkic can't hit.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Covington sends it back. And that one's good. Barton. Portland leading by 9. Lillard with it. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Portland moving the ball around. Covington in the corner. Down low. Jokic with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Barton inside the line. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Barton, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Covington kicks to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And Portland turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Nuggets, Millsap comes in for Jokic. And it's JaMychal Green in for Porter. McCollum's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. Green passes to Millsap. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Feeds it to Nurkic. Yep, it counts. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Murray. Millsap trying to get open. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from Green.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now McCollum kicks to Covington. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game, and finished off by Nurkic.
Tough to guard in these screen and rolls. I mean, I love how Nurkic positions himself and gets creative in these situations.
Right at the free throw line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Portland. Jones comes in for Norman Powell.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Pass to Dozier. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket by McCollum. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He excels at leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
Campazzo. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Portland, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Jones. Enes Kanter is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. McCollum passes to Kanter. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's 8 points for Enes Kanter.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Kanter seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Here's Murray. Good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Trailblazers leading by 8. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Kanter, the pass to Simons. Back to Kanter. Passes it to Simons. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 3 to shoot. And the basket by McCollum.
And McCollum has a perfect shooting form, a beautiful hierarchy shot that looks good every time he releases.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Millsap. And yes, it's good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
To the inside. Out left to the wing. Inside. Out to Anthony. McCollum outside. The 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Kanter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Murray with it. Kanter covering. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Anthony. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Superb concentration from the clever guard. McCollum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
The throw good. McCollum. Here's Murray. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And then Murray with the jam.
You have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Trailblazers leading by 12. To the middle, deflects the pass. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Barton, no luck.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for C.J. McCollum.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Goes back up. And it's McCollum in the corner. The 3. Here's Cantor. Powell kicks to Anthony. Portland again missing. Outside Gordon. From past the arc. The shot will not fall. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very